parable was set up that he took a journey into a far country. He left. He's rich, probably young and handsome, however you want to picture it. But he abandons his father for the riches and the pleasures of this world at that time. As you continue in it, and then he squandered his property in reckless living. And when he had spent everything, a severe famine arose in that country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields to feed pigs. And he was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate, and no one gave him anything. So we just stop there for a second. So again, swine or pigs in Jewish culture or even in the law are unclean animals. So for him to even have a desire to eat what pigs eat shows the disposition or the problem that he's in. When everybody heard this parable as Christ was telling it, they were probably in shock and awe. He would want to eat what pigs eat? This is the type of situation that he's in. How far he has fallen. So, verse 17, but when he came to himself, or he has a moment of clarity, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread, but I perish here with hunger? The world drew him away. And at that moment in time, that fool's gold or those empty calories, he was like, this is absolutely worth it. But he ends up in a worse situation. And then he comes to a moment of clarity. It is better to be a servant in the house of my father than to be out here on my own. And this is what's going to happen and has happened to some who are participating in the fellowship of believers, that the desires and the riches of the world have stolen them away because they don't see the beauty of Christ and what he has done.